It's Gilligan Gordon. Gilligan Gordon is going to wrestle for AWA.
AWW.
Right.
Well, Gilligan Gordon's here he's in a suit.
Whatever, Dave. Gilligan Gordon can do whatever he wants. He controls IPW because he controls the championships.
He's not a wrestler. He's not an AWW wrestler, certainly.
Yeah, but he is the man. Let's be honest.
Why is he here?
You're not his opponent. What are you doing out here?
He could be his opponent.
You're not his opponent.
He could be his opponent, and he could beat him.
If I could borrow your attentions, please.
Hey, I could beat him. I might get up and beat him myself.
MK McMahonian, you're here today for an AWW guest match, so you were told. I have come out here not as your opponent, but to introduce him.
There we go.
Did I forget to point out I have a microphone and speakers, so no matter how loud you boo, I will always be louder. That's incredibly impolite of all of you. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
These people have no respect.
His opponent, the IPW UK Heavyweight Champion of the World, the Irresistible Iestyn Rees!
Iestyn Rees?
What? This is unfair.
Iestyn Rees is going to fight this little runt. Iestyn Rees is going to fight this 12-year-old boy.
Iestyn Rees is the IPW UK champion, and like Gilligan Gordon, has absolutely no reason to be out here.
He's going to fight against this WWA guy.
AWW.
Right. AWW.
What? Why is Iestyn Rees here? This is stupid.
Well, I can honestly say this really will not last long. So I better consult my notes here before this actually ends. Now, the Thrillers are a formidable match for even the most valiant of foe.
Are you reading
in distinctive purple and black attire, the group has ripped through the competition, beating some of the biggest names in the business.
Are you reading from the programme again?
No, these are my notes, Dave. These are my notes. Now, if you let me... Do you know what? I'll finish later.
Oh, I'll look forward to that then.
Get the stopwatch from... We may see a record here.
So Iestyn Rees, the IPW UK champion, thinks he's a real tough guy, taking on this rookie from AWW's academy, MK McKinnon. I've no idea what Iestyn Rees thinks he's going to achieve here.
Is this child abuse?
I'm not dignifying that with a response. Rees with the elbow, unsurprisingly.
I mean, I don't condone child abuse, but he did step into that ring.
MK McKinnon thought he was going to be facing another young prospect from the academy at AWW.
But he's not, Dave. So what's the problem?
Well, the problem is, Rees isn't even supposed to be out here, but look at that throw. This is a mismatch, a total mismatch.
This is a workout for Iestyn Rees.
Barely.
We're going to see an exhibition here. It's not his fault that he's the IPW champion. It's not his fault that he's better than everybody else. And it's not his fault that this punk can't provide him with any competition.
You know what, no, you're right. It's not his fault he's the IPW champion. It's the fault of 4 of his buddies. It's the fault of the show stealer Alex Shane and everyone else who helped him that night. But that's a side issue.
Are you trying to say he wouldn't have beat Martin Stone without the help?
Yes, of course I'm saying that.
Iestyn Rees could beat Martin Stone with one hand tied behind his back. He just chooses not to because he respects Martin Stone too much. Unlike me, who tells it how it is. Because I'm still here and Martin Stone is gone and he'll never be seen again.
What do you mean
and
gone?
Thank God.
He's on the tour tomorrow.
What?
Yeah, maybe he didn't show up tomorrow. Look at that strike from Iestyn Rees.
I assure you Martin Stone will not be here tomorrow.
No, we'll see. Oh, hang on. Rees has McKinnon up. A massive powerbomb. Oh, McKinnon's out. He is completely out cold.
Put that one on your stats, Dave.
Oh, cocky pin from
2.
Rees.
Good night.
That's just...
Ring the bell, bellman.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, the IPW UK champion, Iestyn Rees.
Yeah, I hope you're
The
really.
irresistible Iestyn Rees.
I hope you're really proud of yourself, Iestyn. Really.
A diamond in the rough.
This is just what I mean. I achieved absolutely nothing. Iestyn Rees came in here, a guy on half his size, probably half his age, and just, you know.
But you were all for it earlier when it was Spud against Nick Oblivion. You thought Spud had a chance. Spud had no chance, just like this guy had no chance.
No, hang on. There's Rees with another powerbomb.
Listen, it's 2 out of 3 falls.
It's not.
Didn't you know? It's 2 out of 3 falls. Don't you? Whoa!
Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's Al Snow. Al Snow is here.
Al Snow. Now he's the guy that has no business being out here.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have any business being out here, right? Al Snow and Iestyn Rees.
Iestyn Rees was having a legitimate match, and Al Snow has no business out here. What point can you possibly make, Dave?
Al Snow and Iestyn Rees certainly have a lot of history, and Al Snow known for bringing through young wrestlers as a trainer. He's seen what's going on out here, and he didn't want it to continue. He's come out and done the decent thing. I'm glad someone did.
What do you think you're doing, you stupid twat?
He's beating up some worthless jabroni, and now he's done for the
This
night.
kid comes out here, he's just starting his career. You're a big tough guy, aren't you, huh? You throw him around, rough him up. You're a real strong champion. If I remember correctly, last night, I kicked your ass in a non-title match.
He certainly did. It was fantastic.
It was a fluke.
Which means... Shut up, nobody wants to hear you. Wait. Shut up! Shut up!
Why doesn't Al Snow shut up? He's got no business out here. He's got no business in IPW. Why doesn't he go home?
So let me get this right. Is he okay?
I've heard people saying that about
right?
you, Billy.
He got a little poop in his pants or something? You know what?
I bet he has pooped his
Since I
pants.
beat you in a non-title match, that means I can get a title match when I want. And I was thinking maybe, especially after I saw what you did here, you douche.
That's our IPW champion. Do you think that's right?
What's a douche?
I was thinking that maybe, since I can ask for a title match anytime I want, that maybe, just maybe, I would decide to ask for my title match tonight right here in Birmingham.
No.
Yes.
That's not going to happen.
Yes, that is a great idea.
Dave, you're a douche. Be quiet. It's not going to happen. And if you want to know what a douche is, I can pass you the mirror.
Yes.
I carry a mirror in my pocket and I can show you what a douche looks like.
Whoa.
He already wrestled tonight. Just say no.
Story time. Just stay right there. You're about to tell me no, I assume, and walk out of here, right? So you're going to say in front of all the greatest fans in wrestling here in Birmingham, England,
Cheap pop. Just like his buddy Mick Foley.
hey, you stole it from me, okay?
Hey, he's a good friend of mine.
Basically,
He didn't
all
steal it
these
from
fine
him.
people here tonight that you're nothing but a worthless bell end, huh?
Iestyn Rees has already wrestled a very difficult match here
You want to
tonight.
prove you're a man? You want to prove you got a few stones rattling around in your trunks? You were a tough guy just a little bit ago when you were kicking the crap out of a young kid. Why don't you take on somebody your own size and let's have a title match here tonight in Birmingham?
No,
You don't want to see it?
Yes, we do.
I
Yes,
don't
we
want to
do.
see that because Iestyn Rees has already had a very difficult match tonight and he's won.
That's it. Put your heads together, Dumb and Dumber.
A very difficult match, please.
Not the first time two men like that hugged.
This comes from a man that carries around a plastic head.
Not saying that you're a couple of poofs or anything. Oh yeah, I'm on. So we get a title match tonight, and you all get to see me take my foot and stuff it clear up your ass, pal.
So it's gonna be Al Snow. It's gonna be Iestyn Rees.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's main event for the IPW UK Championship. Iestyn Rees versus Al Snow!
Have you heard it out there? It's going to be Al Snow versus Iestyn Rees. The IPW UK Championship is going to be on the line.
Listen, we had a main event, Dave Morales versus Doug Basham. We had a main event for tonight. We don't need to see this match. Iestyn Rees has already wrestled a very difficult match, I might add, and he emerged victorious. And now he's going to have to wrestle twice against this guy, Al Snow, who's as fresh as a daisy, and he's cashing in his title shot, and it's wrong.
You're saying Rees can't deal with it? He's not good
I'm
enough.
saying, as smart as Gilligan Gordon is, he may have been roped into a
He is
mistake.
the challenger!
Well, one thing you did get right, Dilly, when you were on the microphone a moment ago, he is a 27-year veteran, a former WWE Hardcore European Tag Team Champion, and he may be about to add the IPW UK title to that illustrious list.
Every good night needs some head, but I don't think it's going to be a good night for Al Snow and head tonight. Despite the fact he's tricked Iestyn Rees into this match.
Introducing his opponent.
You know, every time I hear this music, I die a little bit inside.
Well, you must be almost dead then, because the Thrillers are dominating IPW at the moment.
He is the IPW UK Champion. He is a member of the Thrillers, and his name is the Irresistible Iestyn Rees.
Well, Iestyn Rees proved what a big man he is earlier by beating up a trainee from AEW. Al Snow did the decent thing, came out here, saved the young man, and now he's cashing in that title shot he earned last night.
He's not cashing in the title shot that he earned last night. He stole the victory last night, and he's tricked Iestyn Rees into this match. And for all the dirty tricks that he wants to pull, he still isn't going to win his first championship tonight. And even if he does, would you want to win your first world championship in Birmingham? Really? In front of these idiots out here? In front of these ugly fans?
Well, it's not a world championship, it's the IPW UK title. Of course, Al's already been European champion in WWE, so no stranger to major championships is he. But
it's the main championship in this company.
And indeed,
Al Snow has never been, for all his great achievements in all the companies that he's represented, he has never been the top guy, and there's a reason for that. That's because Al Snow cannot focus enough to be number one. He's too focused with these idiot bands, he's too involved with head, and he's going to make a mistake tonight, and Iestyn Rees is going to capitalise.
I think you still owe me £1 for when Morales picked up Basham, by the way. I think we shook on that bit.
I'll get you a Diet Coke. Or you can have a slice of my pizza when it arrives. I'm going to fire someone today. I'm feeling very agitated. I'm very hungry.
It hasn't really been your night. Some of your favourites haven't really got the job done here.
Listen, I just want to get out of here and get out to London. I am a celebrity. Get me out of here. After Iestyn Rees retains the IPW title, of course.
So just to recap, for those of you who aren't aware of the history between these two, Al Snow and Iestyn Rees first met in Rees' first title defence back in Wolverhampton, pretty near here in fact, in September. Rees picked up the win in very dubious circumstances with help from Gilligan Gordon that night. The rematch was last night in Chelsea, and Al Snow, by winning that match, has earned this title shot tonight.
But what did Al Snow deserve How did Al Snow deserve a rematch? That's what I've got to ask you right there. He already lost. That's it. Go back home.
But the rules were
The
clear.
USA is calling you.
These
so his head.
These fans are calling Al Snow right now. Let me ask you this, Billy. If you're Gilligan Gordon, you've already seen Haskins and Redmond lose in that brilliant tag match. You've already seen Doug Basham lose. You've got to be thinking, maybe, just maybe, this isn't your night.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. But we've already seen, you forgot to mention, Iestyn Rees go for a grueling match already here tonight.
Well, while we're talking about what's already happened tonight, we're neglecting this bizarre conversation that's going on between Al Snow and his manager, I guess, Head, in the ring. Who do you think's the better manager, Head or Gilligan Gordon?
I can't believe you're even asking me that, Dave. Al Snow is clearly not even sane enough to be participating in this ring. How he's made it 27 years, I'll never know. And I believe that's 11 years with Head, if not more. I mean, I'm a WWE guy. I don't care what happened before that, to be honest. I'm not into extremely crappy wrestling like yourself.
We talked about Al Snow's ECW career last night in Chelsea. Spent much of the mid-90s in WWE, where he had a pretty striking losing record.
I don't think Al Snow had an ECW career in Chelsea. Not even ECW would go to Chelsea.
He wasn't having his ECW career in Chelsea, but what he did have when he got there was he discovered Head. He discovered in his, I guess, eccentric development of his character in ECW, certainly he learned to pick up some victories.
Al Snow discovered Head in ECW.
He did.
He didn't discover Head before ECW.
Al Snow found Head, and then his career took off. Iestyn Rees, the champion, is back in the ring. He still has that title belt in his hands, and the way he's holding it, I think the referee needs to be careful. I hope Rees isn't planning on using that as a weapon.
I hope he does. I hope Iestyn Rees gets himself disqualified here on purpose, because he shouldn't even be having this match. And we all know what happens if he is to get himself disqualified on purpose, Dave.
Indeed, the title can only change hands via pinfall or submission. Those are the rules here in IPW.
Except for when I lost the IPW title, when it was stolen from me.
I'm not sure you can lose something that was never yours.
I've got pictures to prove it.
Oh, hang on, Head is leading Al Snow out of the ring, and Rees and Gordon look like they're contemplating retreating to the backstage area.
Does Head have a name?
Head, that's her name. Beautiful young lady.
I bet. Just your type.
Look at this. Rees is our champion. This is the man who represents our company, and he is currently cowering behind the ring curtain.
So would you if you'd wrestled twice tonight.
I'm not sure we're going to call that first one a match.
That was a grueling contest.
In no possible definition of the word was that a grueling
You cannot
contest.
punish the man for being dominating.
You can punish a man for...
Sometimes Iestyn Rees is too good for his own good, and that is certainly the case here tonight.
You know as well, hang on, Al Snow was thinking about using Head to attack Rees there. You know, Iestyn Rees, we've said this already, but he had no place at all coming out here. What was supposed to be an AEW match. As it happened since then, we've now seen an AEW guest match, and what a match it was, but we were robbed of that first one by Rees.
And the IPW title has just arrived back here on the table. A title held by many greats in this company, including myself.
You've never ever been the champion. I don't know how, there's only so many ways I can say that.
Obviously there were some names that tarnished the reputation of that belt, such as the likes of Martin Stone and Andy Boy Simmons, but we won't talk about this.
Those two men, the only two men to hold that title on two separate occasions. Snow chasing Rees out of the ring now. Snow has finally managed to get head back into the corner. I don't think the bell has actually rung to start this one yet. Referee needs to get control of this one. That may be easier said than done without Snow.
If I was Iestyn Rees, I'd take a walk right now.
Right, that's what he's doing, again.
I'd take a walk, full stop. I'd take a walk to the car park, get in my limousine with the rest of the Thrillers who are waiting, get back to the hotel, come to London with Billy Lightning, and get ready for tomorrow in Bognor, because there's no need to have this match here tonight. And I believe Iestyn Rees is starting to realise that.
This is an IPW UK title match. If this man had anything like the integrity of the likes of Stone, of the likes of Simmons, he would fight every match as if it was...
Iestyn Rees is twice the man of Andy Simmons and 3 times the man Martin Stone is. That's why he beat him on 2 separate occasions.
I'm yet to see Iestyn Rees beat Martin Stone in a fair one-on-one.
Look at irresistible Iestyn Rees right now. That is a reflection of perfection. That is a man I'd want to build my company.
I'd like to look at him, but it's kind of hard when he's hiding in the aisle rather than actually in the ring wrestling the man.
Listen, Dave, I would build my company around Iestyn Rees. And that would be a hell of a company. Billy Lightning at the helm. Iestyn Rees as champion. Oblivion.
You know, historically, the best wrestling companies have respect for the fans, and from what you've been saying tonight, I'm not sure you'd be the best man to head up a wrestling company.
I don't think Vince McMahon respects the fans.
Oh, hang on, Rees and Gordon have retreated to the backstage area. Snow tried to chase them.
Well, I can't speak on behalf of Vince, but from my conversations with him, I don't think he likes the fans.
I can imagine the only conversation you've had with him is to say, you know, no, you can't have a contract, please stop calling, but...
I'll have you know I hang out quite often at the McMahon house, but mostly with Shane. We're good buddies. Good friends. I'm also actually friends with Mick Foley, who is no longer actually friends with Al Snow.
Of course, you haven't had time to go there recently. You've been busy hanging out with the Queen and Barack Obama, right?
That's not entirely true. I'll have you know I don't appreciate you speculating on my private affairs.
Well, then stop going on about it all the time.
Dave, I'm here to do a job. The people like to hear about Billy Lightning.
Yeah, strange the way they express that desire. Anyway, we're on a countdown here. There's a 7 count already from...
I think that's a 10 count. I think we can ring the bell, and I think Iestyn Rees has done the smart thing here.
Well, I'll tell you, Al Snow, I think, has maybe done the smart thing, because by going out of the ring, he's forced that count to be restarted. Great crowd, a noisy crowd in Birmingham, very much behind Al Snow. And I mean, I can see some of the backstage area from where we're sitting, and I can tell you, Iestyn Rees is literally cowering behind one of our curtains here. This is an embarrassment. IPW UK is the best wrestling company in this country, and yet our champion...
The embarrassment is that Al Snow is even here. The embarrassment is that they allowed Iestyn Rees, their champion, to wrestle twice here tonight. They didn't protect Iestyn Rees. Gilligan Gordon is now protecting Iestyn Rees. They've realised that it's a mistake to have this match in front of these idiot fans right here in Birmingham, and we can do it another day. Let's all go home. Let's go back to London. We've seen enough action. We've seen some great matches here tonight. There's no need to have this match.
This is about the 4th match out of 7 or 6 tonight that you've asked to be called off in the first few minutes. If you just want a paycheck, why don't you go on one of those rubbish reality shows again? You're going to sit here, sit and appreciate
I don't believe
the
I've been on any rubbish reality shows.
I hear Paris Hilton's looking for a British best friend. Why don't you go and look for her? She has about as much class as you do. Snow with the side headlock.
I think IPW may be looking for a new commentator, if I was to file a complaint. I could have you out of here.
Al Snow with the cover.
I told you the appeal of having you here is that you're actually paying them.
Well, Rees goes to the outside. I don't know where you get off thinking you can dictate who will and won't be employed by this company. You're not that important, Mr. Lightning.
Because I'm above being fired.
Yeah, you've tested that hypothesis on a couple of occasions.
Iestyn Rees is on the outside again.
Well, there's a surprise.
It's just very distracting to compete with this much noise that these fans are making here, unnecessarily.
We've mentioned a couple of times how passionate the Birmingham fans are in terms of all their sports, and certainly some great football chants being adapted for Al Snow.
But they need to use him for this wrestling match and for these wrestling matches because they have no great football teams.
I suppose you're a Chelsea fan, right?
I pick and choose.
Since they got since they came into some money.
I'm a betting man. I support who my money's on. And tomorrow my money's on Chelsea.
Snow has Rees up and a big body slam. He'll go for the cover. Only one. The champion kicks out. Oh, and for about the 15th time in this match, Iestyn Rees has cowered to the outside.
Iestyn Rees is entitled to do whatever he wants to do. As you see right there, Iestyn Rees is the IPW champion.
They're right in front of us here. Why don't you just get back in the ring and actually compete?
Iestyn Rees is a champion for a reason.
That's an illegal weapon.
That is an illegal weapon.
Have a word with him.
Well, Rees and Gordon are...
Iestyn Rees didn't even need to dignify you with a response there, and he still did. That's a testament to the man. And how he relates to the minors.
Yeah,
and the insignificance like yourself.
But they should be honoured, right?
You should be.
Yeah.
You're honoured to be sitting next to me.
This is what an honour is. I think I can live a life of dishonour quite happily. Well, Al Snow went for the collar and elbow tie again.
Here we go.
Rees went low. At least we're in the ring now. That's one good thing, at least. Snow with a right hand. And he's going to send Snow to the ropes.
Well, all it took was for Snow to put the head down, and Iestyn Rees was ready to go. He wasn't asking for much.
Well, Snow, I think, was maybe looking for a small package there. Rees rolled through, and guess where he is now? The outside of the ring.
Derogatory chant.
You know, I love these Birmingham fans. All night they have told it exactly as they see it. They don't mince their words, do they?
They're rude, they're ugly, and they're stupid. That's why you like them, Dave.
Snow.
And they pay their money to be here just like you.
I am not paid to be here.
You certainly are not paid to be here. Let's not lie.
Although frankly I would pay to be here if I had to, because Al Snow is about to win the IPW title in my view, and that's a sight that's well worth paying for, just to see the look on Gordon and Rees's faces, if nothing else.
Surprise, surprise, Dave, you're going against the Thrillers again. You're very biased.
Yeah, it's paid off so far. They haven't won a match yet tonight. Rees with the cover.
And I'm not surprised you're biased commentating and it's biased officiating, and these children that we have officiating on some kind of referee scholarship scheme that's going on here at IPW that I might not be aware of.
Chris Roberts is not a child.
You're a child if you don't shave. Look at the sideburns on Gilligan Gordon. That's a man right there.
Looks like he's in Supergrass.
I still think he looks like The Rock in his prime.
I don't think The Rock ever wore a stupid hat like that. Anyway, you see Snow.
You obviously haven't seen all his films.
Snow wrenching the shoulders back of Al Snow. He had that knee dug into the small of the back.
Al Snow, of course, holds a victory over The Rock.
I'm sure he does. Another example of what a experienced and successful athlete Al Snow has been through his career. As Rees goes for the swinging neckbreaker, gets it, and it goes for the cover, but
he actually achieved that victory in mid 1999. 9 years ago when he was in his prime, not today. And Iestyn Rees is going to expose that fact here tonight.
Call me a stat though. Crikey. Snow had head there and referee confiscated it, much to the displeasure of our crowd. Rees sends Snow to the ropes and a possible low blow. He's going for that powerbomb that he hit earlier on that AWW trainee, but Snow with the wherewithal to wriggle free. Rees will go for a cover, and he hasn't done anything like enough yet to put Al Snow away.
He's just wearing him down. It's only a matter of time here before youth prevails over experience. And experience is vital, I must admit. That's how Al Snow lured the young Iestyn Rees into this match in the first place. But despite all the dirty tricks, despite these horrible, disgusting, stupid, ugly fans, they're not going to go home happy here tonight. It's wearing down the small of the back now.
You saw him drop that elbow in the back. That was the same area of the back that he was driving his knee into a few moments ago.
And this can happen. You can get back problems at this age. Al Snow must be 60 or 70 now, and obviously the back's going to begin to wear and tear.
60 or 70. Now, do you want me to pass you the program again? Maybe you could get your facts straight. Seems to be the only way you can have any idea what you're talking about.
I wrote the program, Dave. I know. I'm a very talented published writer.
I don't think you wrote the program. There's not enough typos in it. Snow.
You may have the stats, Dave, but I have the knowledge. I believe I just alerted you to the fact that Al Snow actually does hold a victory over The Rock.
I have nothing to say about your wrestling noise. You know, guy.
Although it was courtesy of interference from another former IPW star, Billy Gunn.
You come out here, you call me a geek, and yet you seem to have a complete knowledge of every WWE result that there's ever been.
It's not a geek to be awesome, Dave.
I just think it's a little hypocritical, but never mind that. Snow has the shoulders down. Only two, small package. And reach for a clothesline, big one as well. Again, he goes down. Snow is trying to find the energy to get back to his feet. The crowd are glued to this one, a third clothesline. Rees with the cover again. And no, you saw Snow got his shoulders up and he's reaching for head now. Crawling over to the corner. Snow needs to be careful he doesn't get disqualified.
Snow needs to focus here. Because if he doesn't, Iestyn Rees will take him out. And Iestyn Rees is in control again of this matchup.
You're watching coverage of IPW UK's February tour. This is a big championship match between Iestyn Rees and former WWE legend Al Snow.
I mean, Al Snow's competed in a lot of matches in his time. As you said, he's been a European champion. He's competed in extremely crappy wrestling. He's been a hardcore champion. He's used to the hardcore wrestling. He's even competed in a Kennel from Hell in a Cell match with dogs around the outside. I mean, he's beaten a lot of great wrestlers, but he's never ever been focused enough to win the big one. And I put that down to this ridiculous head that he carries to the ring with him.
Snow's shoulders were down for a minute. I'm sure he won't thank you for mentioning the Kennel from Hell match, but there we are.
It's one of my favourites.
I don't know what that says about you. I think Gilligan Gordon just lost his hat.
It features one of my friends, the Big Boss Man.
Big Boss Man, a legitimate star, as is Al Snow, unlike yourself, Billy. Gordon's got his hat back. Call off the National Guard.
Of course, I knew Big Boss Man as Bubba Rogers. Of course, no longer with us, unfortunately.
How do you think you're impressing me with this?
I'm showing you up here, Dave, because at the end of the show, if I continue to remain as disgruntled as I am working with you, I'm going to have to be the man with the stats and the man with the knowledge, because I will be requesting that a new commentator come in.
All I'm saying is, why don't we focus on this match, a great title match, instead of going on about bizarre, obscure 90s WWE results. Reese has the cover here. This is what's going on in the here and now, and
it's not my fault that I pay for these sources, Dave. My sources are here with me. They come with me everywhere I go.
Oh, hang on a second. Reese is lining Snow up for something here. Reese with a kick to the midsection. He's going for that power bomb. Possible power bomb by Reese. Snow counters into a pin. He's got the shoulders down, and no. Could have had a new champion right there.
Let my sources do the research, Dave. You just call the action.
Oh, now.
And if you don't do it very well, I hear Todd Pettengill is looking for a job. He's a good friend of mine.
Reese has got head here. There's no place touching her at all. Snow is desperately close.
He should punt head into the crowd. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see him punt the head right now. I'd like to see him end this
Oh, Snow counters! Snow counters with a spear. Look at this! Fists of fire by Al Snow on the IPW champion.
He seems to care more about head than the IPW championship. It seems that is what has fired him up right here.
I'll tell you what, Iestyn Rees is regretting the moment he ever dared to touch head. Look at Snow go now. Snow sends Rees to the corner. What's going on here? Multiple counters. Referee almost I was going to say almost went down. I think Chris Roberts sandwiched between...
That's what happens when you put a child into a man's environment.
Well, Rees countered. Oh, hang on a second. Snow has Rees up.
That's the snowplow.
Snowplow. Snow has the cover. But there's no referee. We need a referee out here. If anyone can hear me. We need a referee.
Iestyn Rees is just resting comfortably as there is no official and there is no need to kick out.
Well, this should be over. We should have a new champion right here.
If we had a new champion, that would be a tragedy.
Hang on a second. Referee, there's a new referee in. Referee is here. Make the cover out. New champion.
No.
New champion. No.
Gilligan Gordon rightfully makes the save there.
Gordon just dragged the referee out of that pinning situation. What is he? This man should be banned from ringside. He's interfered in dozens of matches now.
Gilligan Gordon has an investment to protect.
Hang on a second, Reese.
And Reese is up here.
Reese is back. Oh, Reese kicking.
Reese is up. Here we go.
Reese will go for that. He's going to go for that power bomb.
Big power bomb.
Oh, and he gets it. That's got to be all. No.
1,
Is it
2,
and no.
Three.
Got the shoulder up.
That's 3, right?
That's
a 3 count right there.
Somehow.
Can we please get a grown-up referee out here? Please. I'll do it. Let me be the referee right now.
Yeah, I'm sure that would be entirely impartial. I cannot believe Al Snow kicked out of that powerbomb.
Well, it was a 5 count, Dave.
Hang on a second. Snow has head here.
And if he uses that is a disqualification.
Yeah, well, you're right, and I think he's maybe fought better of it. He's put head down for now. And a big shot to the chops by Al Snow. What a title match this is. Al Snow goes to the ropes. Oh, and hang on, Iestyn Rees just pulled the second referee.
I didn't see him touch him. All I see is another child in a man's environment. Now, please, can we have a grown-up referee out here? This is an IPW title match.
Hang on a second. Rees has a chair. Oh,
and Al Snow, from what I can see, he's used it.
What? Rees passed the chair to Snow. Both men are now, as far as I can tell, pretending that they were hit by the chair.
And that's shades of another late great superstar, the great Eddie Guerrero right there.
Well, both men, I guess, having the same idea. Gilligan Gordon is saying that it's Snow who used the chair.
I believe Snow did use the chair.
What do you mean you believe he used the chair? You saw it.
That's what my sources are telling me.
What do you mean your sources? You saw it as well as I did.
I was having a sip of my beverage. I saw Al... What's that? Okay, I've been told that Al Snow hit Iestyn Rees and then hit the chair against the mat to implicate that Iestyn Rees hit him. Hence, that is a disqualification.
Whoa! Iestyn Rees is up now thanks to a bizarre little move by Al Snow.
That's a true testament to the power of recovery of Iestyn Rees.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if you actually do believe some of the stuff that comes out of your mouth. Certainly your mouth's not attached to your brain, but Snow has head now. Referee distracted by Gordon. This could backfire.
If he turned... That's a disqualification right there.
Snow just hit Gordon.
Rees rolls him up. 2, 3, here we go. Iestyn Rees is still your IPW champion as predicted by Billy Lightning.
And still IPW UK champion, the irresistible Iestyn Rees.
Dave, I'm a happy man.
What happened?
What happened is the right man came out on top. Iestyn Rees once again prevails, and he is still your IP and mine IPW champion. And whether these people like it or not, there isn't a damn thing they can do about it.
Well, Snow was rolled up by Rees after Gordon again interfered in the match. As it stands though, for a second time, Iestyn Rees has beaten Al Snow.
Iestyn Rees is 2-0 tonight on the same night.
Well folks, that's just about all we've got time for tonight in Birmingham.